watching Fox 13's Good Day Tampa Bay.
Right here on your television this morning, we're going to take you to lovely Lutz. I'm going to take you to Lutz, and I'm going to tell you all about Tampa BMX.
Oh.
This organization, this track, Jen, this has been around for nearly 50 years. In fact, next year is their 50th anniversary. Opened in 1974. Some of the best BMX riders from around the world train here and have trained here, continue to train here, Olympic hopefuls. It is first class and all 100% volunteer operated, and that's what keeps it going. We're going to tell you all about Tampa BMX, what they got coming up, when you could come out here and learn to ride yourself, from the teeny tinies to the old folks like me and everybody in between. They got a bike for everyone out here, and we'll tell you all about it. We're going to have a good day in Lutz at Tampa BMX inside Lake Park.
So good morning, Charlie.
Good day to you, Laura Moody. They've given me the controls. Let's make a noise. I think I hit once, twice. All right, we're at Tampa BMX. Nick is there in the starting line. The gate's gonna drop, and Nick's gonna take off like BMX riders have been doing here for nearly 50 years. That's right, Tampa BMX since 1974. Did I not hit the button right? Should I hit the button again? How's the race? How you guys enjoying it so far? Hey, stick around, everybody, and I'm going to let somebody else push the button when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Yeah! Tampa BMX, Lutz, 50 years, some of the best riders in the world, with other people pushing buttons, obviously. Yeah, so that answers the question. Am I getting on a bike? I can't even push a button. Stick around. More Good Day Tampa Bay headed your way right after this. Well, for all you teenage girls and boys out there who might want to give BMX a try. How's that for a segue? We've got some teenage girls out here and boys. And in fact, we got a 3.5-year-old rider in this course right here, right down there, second from the end. I am at Tampa BMX from 3.5 to well into their 30s. Riders, get ready. I've lost button privileges, so it works. There you go, Tampa BMX, been around since 1974. Yep, that's almost 50 years. It'll be 50 years next year. I'll give you a little history and a little excitement from the track in Lutz when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Tuesday. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Lutz today. We're inside Lake Park visiting Tampa BMX. Next year, they're celebrating 50 years of operation, 100% volunteer operated here at Tampa BMX inside Lake Park. Brian, one of those volunteers that's been around for, did you tell me 34 of those 50?
33 here.
33 years?
I've been racing since 75.
Oh, good for you. And you are the track manager?
Yeah, I'm track operator.
Track operator manager?
Kind of make sure everything's running good around here, keeping up on everything.
This is a big deal, this track, and in fact, some of the best BMX riders from around the world have trained and continue to train here.
Yeah, I get some of the top pros that train here on a regular basis, and some of the top amateurs as well. And whenever they come into town, they like to ride here.
Why is that? What makes this track so appealing?
The type of track, the style of the jumps they like to ride on, and just allowing them to ride when they want to and when they need to, not just on a particular schedule. So.
And the weather helps, right? I'm sure.
The weather does help.
You can ride year-round here.
Yeah, and the track surface is, doesn't get muddy or anything like that, so they can ride even when it's a little bit of rain. Give
me a little detail. What is the track? It looks like compact clay in the straightaways, but maybe with a little asphalt in the corners.
Yeah, the surface of the track is what we call slurry. It's a glue, clay, and water mix, and that keeps it pretty waterproof. The turns are shotcrete, which is like what they build pools out of. So
Really?
It's not asphalt. So they've been around for about 25 years. So
now that guy Jason was just following around. I think he told me he was 38 years old. He's one of the oldest out here this morning. But you've got there was a 3.5-year-old. Oh, right here, right here. Here's a 3.5-year-old getting ready to launch right now. You want to go? Is that William? Hi, William. 3.5 years old. Brian, that's not unusual to see him that young out here.
We have them even younger than that out here riding and on their push bikes, and we have a push bike track over on the other side just for them.
Fantastic. All right, we're going to tell people more about how they can get involved out here, how you can get your kids involved out here, how you can just come out here and watch and have a good time. So stick around, everybody. Tampa BMX and Lutz inside Lake Park. Look at 3.5-year-old William. Do what he's doing. Have a good day, Tampa Bay.
And time to check in with Charlie Belcher. Hi.
I, too, will sign notes for people who need to get out of work to watch the Rays today. So I'll co-sign Kelly Cowan's excuse. So definitely got to support those Rays today. We are in Lutz this morning inside Lake Park, hanging out at Tampa BMX, watching the BMXers do what they do. They've been doing it out here for nearly 50 years. And you're going to meet one of these BMX riders that he wasn't around for most of that. He's only been around about 3.5 years. I'll explain when Good Day Tampa Bay continues from Lutz.
And then Charlie Belcher's in Lutz this morning at Tampa BMX Raceway. And we'll check in with him when we come back.
Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Tuesday. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Lutz today inside Lake Park, the home of Tampa BMX since 1974. That's right, celebrating 50 years next year. Training some of the best BMX riders in the world, still train here, Olympic hopefuls as well, and a myriad of ages. I wanted to give, before we let them go, don't ever stand on this side of the gate. This is not smart to do. Don't ever do this, kids. I just want you to know how old everybody is, so just give me your age as I go by.
17.
14.
4.5.
3.5. So cute, William.
11.
16.
17.
17.
31.
31.
5.5.
5.5. 10. There you go. All right, now I think I hit the button twice. Let's see if it just works this time. 1, 2. All right, they are going to do... Then they're off. It worked. Jason here happens to be the dad of the 5.5-year-old in the Mohawk. He's Lukey, otherwise known as the Mohawkian, coming straight at us right now. He's 5.5 years old, and he's an expert.
Yes, he's one of two only experts in the United States in the 5 expert class, and he's been doing this since he was 18 months old.
Jason, how do you start him at 18 months old?
He just saw other big kids do it, and he fell in love with it. He likes this better in video games, so that's a good plus.
He likes this better in video games. That says a lot. That speaks volumes. And he started on a bike without pedals. That's how they start, right?
Yes, correct. It's called a balance bike. They use their feet to get the momentum going. They put their feet up for the balance, and they just cruise.
And he gets better and better and better. What makes him? And look at him. He's already zooming around here, about to finish. What makes him an expert? Because you said he's one of only two experts at that age. How does he qualify? How does that work?
Sure. So you start off as a novice. You make so many wins, you make it to the intermediate, and after that you go to expert. So it takes quite a while. Local competition is very hard in Florida. He gets faster by chasing the bigger, older kids. Like he chases Cuppy at 31, who's a world elite.
So he's racing to get that status. He had to race older kids.
Yes, older kids, but mainly kids in his class. It's all broken up by age group. So he's been in 5 and under since he was 18 months old. And like you mentioned, he's 5.5 now.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
pretty amazing. And does he have aspirations of like going to the Olympics? Or
yes. We watched the Olympics a few years ago when Connor Fields was in it, and his goal is to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, here he's coming up the hill over there, but Jason, I don't know if you lost him. He's the one we're talking about there. There's Lukey. There he is, coming up the hill there. So he might want to be an Olympian BMXer?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
That's pretty amazing. Lukey, good job, dude. Well done. Love the hawk, kiddo. Love it. There you go. Tampa BMX going strong. 50 years as of next year. Russell Rhodes.
Impressive. Very impressive. All right. Thanks,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Fun to watch.
Yeah. Back to Charlie we go. Hi.
Having a big time at Tampa BMX in Lutz inside Lake Park. All right, riders ready. On your mark. Get set. Go. That's it. Well, why use the gate when you can do a good old-fashioned on your mark, get set, go. When we come back, we're going to talk to the 8th best BMX rider in the country right now for his age group. He loves training here, getting back into the sport, and he's actually going to give us a live ride around the track and tell us the strategy of how to maneuver around Tampa BMX when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Tuesday. Go Rays. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Lutz this morning from inside Lake Park, hanging out at Tampa BMX. They've been here since 1974, 50 years next year, 100% volunteer driven. It is all about providing a safe, fun place for BMX riders from the tiny 18 months old up to you name it. They've got some older drivers out here as well, riders, I should say. Now, Nick Cuppy over there is 8th right now in your age group in the country.
Yes, sir.
Former state champion, former pro, and now you're getting back into it after a little hiatus?
Yes, sir.
Good for you. Now I got a microphone on you. You're going to give us a live ride around the track, and I want to let you give us a sense of what your strategy is for this
Perfect.
track. So let's start with the gate. Before I hit the button, what is your strategy around the gate?
So getting into the gate here, we kind of have a routine. We want to do the same thing every time. Our goal is to get into that first corner first. So just getting up here, getting relaxed, and trying to focus on ourselves.
Now you're locked into the pedals, right?
Absolutely.
Your shoes are attached to the pedals. You do have a brake, but the goal is not to hit the brake?
Yep, we want to go as fast as we can around the track.
Okay. All right, you ready for me to hit the buttons?
I sure am.
All right, you give us a nice little narration. Remember, we're on live television. Keep it clean, Cuppy, will you?
Absolutely.
Okay, my friend, here we go.
Attention.
It's going. We're waiting for this beep to go.
Riders ready. Watch the gate.
We're trying to lay down power here in the straightaways. Maneuver over the obstacles. When we go around the corner, we want to stay around the middle so no one can come underneath us. Staying smooth, consistent. Here we have a pro section decision. We're going to take the pro side,
Always taking
which
the
just
pro
means
side.
there's a gap here.
Oh, jump. He said he was
Staying
going slow.
smooth, staying consistent, staying on those pedals, not making mistakes, and get into this finish line first.
Nice! Look at that! On live television, the narration. Oh my gosh. And now the toughest part, getting back up the ramp. Cuppy, that was amazing, dude. You said you were going to go slow.
I tried.
That did not look slow to me, man. I can't believe you did that and kept your composure. That was a wonderful, that was really good, man. That gave us some insight on how that works.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I'm exhausted just watching you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. There you go, folks. Tampa BMX. Everybody else, on your mark, get set, go, go, go. Stick around and let's make it a good day, Tampa Bay.
And we want to get over to Charlie Belcher one more time. That was awesome, that guy on the track.
Yes, it was.
Wasn't that neat? Yeah, good. And I appreciate, shout out to Nick Cuppy for wearing the live mic for us, narrating while navigating a BMX track. I'm rarely envious of the news reporters' stories of the morning, but I kind of wish I was where Kelly Cowan is today. I'm a little envious of that, of her Rays preview. So go Rays. I'm very excited about that playoff game today. But it is also equally exciting, maybe not equally, but it is very exciting to be out at Tampa BMX. They've been out here for nearly 50 years. They've been out here since 1974, and I actually was just talking to a rider who was about my age, a couple of years older, who was 6 years old out here when the track first opened in 1974, and he's been out here ever since. Yeah, we see him starting out little and all the way up to the bigs and to the bigger, older generation. And it's not just individuals. BMX can be a team sport. I'll explain when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Tuesday. I'm Charlie Belcher coming to you from Lutz this morning. We're inside Lake Park. $2 to get inside the park, but that's the only thing you'll need to pay if you'd like to come out and watch what's happening at Tampa BMX. And if you or your child is interested, maybe exploring that BMX family that is here, you can come out. You don't need a thing. You don't even need a bike to come out your first time, and it won't cost you anything that first time to come out and check it out. I'm going to give you a little more information on that. But these riders are ready to go. They're like, stop yapping and hit the button.
Attention. Okay, riders, random start.
And
Riders ready.
there. And they're off. From ages 3.5 to up into their 30s with this particular group, racing around the track. Ed is here to tell us a little bit more about that. If somebody's interested, they right now, little girl, little boy is begging mom or dad or aunt and uncle or grandma or grandpa, take me out there, please. They don't need anything.
No, they don't need anything. They only need to arrive on a Wednesday evening,
Okay.
6 to 8. Friday evening, 6 to 8, or Sunday from 11 to about 1. We have practice and race days, Fridays and Sundays.
And you'll provide a bike, the equipment, all they need, jeans, closed-toed shoes, and sign a waiver.
Correct. Long sleeve shirt, long pants, closed-toed shoes. You sign a waiver and you're good to go. We'll give you everything else you need.
And then moving forward, that it's a membership. Become a member of Tampa BMX, but there even are bike rentals if you don't want to fork out all the money for a bike right away.
So if you fall in love with the sport or you just like to participate from that point forward, you go to USA BMX or here to our registration office, and we'll sign you up for a membership. Lasts the entire year. And you can race or practice on any USA BMX track in USA or Canada, and mountain bikes are welcome.
Mountain bikes are welcome out here.
Yes.
Do they enjoy doing the track like that too? And
They do. They like jumping all the obstacles. They can get into some races because we do accommodate bicycles with wheels above 24 inches.
Oh, okay. That's good to know as well. Well, give me an example of a typical week here. Then when's the action happening out here at Tampa BMX?
So Wednesday evening, we typically have practice from 6 to 8 p.m. That's where everybody comes and they get their practice sessions in. They work on their specific techniques, or they get their endurance, work on their track work. So that's Wednesdays. Friday evenings, 6 p.m., same thing, practice, but racing starts at 8. Racing is by age group and proficiency and bike style. Same thing on Sunday, 11 a.m., practice, 1 p.m., racing begins by proficiency and bike style.
Nice. And as much as this is a sport and an activity, it becomes a family and a community, doesn't it?
It does. It does. You get to see the same people over and over again. The kids get to know each other, and it begins to create this community that supports one another outside of school, outside of church, outside of work, that becomes focused around this activity. And one of the great things is parents can enjoy this with their kids at the same event in as competitive or in as casual a way as they choose.
Nice. And you get the bleachers over there. People can just come out and watch the action.
They can. There's no fee to come and observe an event. We do have concessions. We will accommodate you. There's restrooms in the park. It's a beautiful park.
Nice.
You can come have a nice,
really pretty park.
nice time.
Yeah, thank you, Ed, very much for the information. I appreciate that. It is a beautiful park, Lake Park, and it is $2 to get in the park, which keeps the park running smoothly. TampaBMX.com for more information. TampaBMX.com, right here in Lutz, Lake Park, Russell Roads. My first time visiting, and they've been here for almost 50 years.
Wow.
Next year will be their 50th anniversary.
All right. Glad we finally got there. Hey, thanks. See you later, okay?
Me too.
Bye.
All right, bye.